excluding the cameras from the courtroom would be disproportionate for this hearing.
New at 4 o'clock, you just heard right there from Judge Tony Graff making his ruling inside of the 4th District courtroom today.
For the first time since the death of Charlie Kirk on UVU's campus, the accused assassin appeared in person at court. And it is our top story on 2 News at 4. I'm Jamie McGriff.
And I'm Jim Spiewak. Glad you're joining us. So the alleged shooter, Tyler Robinson, appeared in street clothes for today's hearing. This case we're following with team coverage to get you started. Our Brian Belay, he has been inside the courtroom for hours. So Brian, what did you hear? What did you see?
Well, the hearing is still going on, but what I saw was a man who you might otherwise think was dressed for a job interview today. Tyler Robinson wore a light blue dress shirt and a tie, clothing the judge allowed after Robinson's lawyers argued that a jail jumpsuit would not be a good look for the defendant. Also, many defendants in cases are not afforded the same opportunity, not given the option to wear street clothes. Under court order, we cannot show Robinson in shackles, though there was some dispute about whether he was photographed that way today. Robinson did not speak in court. His father was in the gallery on the first row, roughly 20 feet away from his son. For more than an hour, the judge closed the hearing for legal arguments over media restrictions in this case. So after that hearing reopened, the attorneys for Robinson presented arguments that the court order related to how the media is to portray this case, what it can shoot, what it can't, was violated. It also said that computers at the defense table were shown and that audio was heard from the defense side. It also, apparently, there was also a concern about showing Robinson in shackles today. The judge said you can't show Robinson with his restraints. So the attorneys for Robinson argued, hey, get the camera out of court. And the judge said, no, that's too much. He said, we're going to take a 5-minute recess. The camera went over to the other side and continued to do live streaming once again. This was really about media access today all the way around. Lawyers for Robinson do not want cameras in the courtroom. They're going to argue that issue again. That was signaled today as well. We're going to hear more from some people after the court hearing coming up on 2 News at 5 o'clock. But we are just feet away from the courtroom where the hearing is wrapping up in the Tyler Robinson case. Live in Provo, Brian Malahi, KUTV 2 News.
Brian, thank you for that update. It has taken months to get to this first-person in-court appearance.
Yeah, it's first time in person in court. Our Kristen McPeak joining us on the live desk with a quick timeline of how we got to today. Kristen.
The shooting at Utah Valley University happened around 12:20 in the afternoon on Wednesday, September 10th. Then 2 days later on Friday, authorities announced Robinson was in custody for Kirk's shooting and booked him into the Utah County Jail. Then on September 16th, we know that Robinson made his initial court appearance where prosecutors announced a list of charges against him, including aggravated murder, felony discharge of a firearm, obstruction of justice, witness tampering, and violence offense committed in the presence of a child. Now, on October 27th, the judge oversees Robinson's case ruled he can appear in court wearing street clothes. And then today, this is Robinson here. He appeared in court in person for the first time, and just recently 2 News uncovered a key piece of video that would likely show Tyler Robinson in southern Utah may be missing. Brian Schnee joins us here in the studio with what he found out.
All right, Kristen, thank you. According to the Washington County Sheriff, Tyler Robinson turned himself in to the sheriff's office less than 48 hours after Charlie Kirk was shot and killed in Orem at UVU. So we filed numerous record requests to get surveillance video of Robinson walking into the sheriff's office down there in Hurricane. So both requests were denied. The second was after 30 days from the date he would have turned himself in. The sheriff's office says they don't keep the records after 30 days because their surveillance is on a looped recording system. I spoke with a local attorney about this who's not affiliated with this case. I asked him about not preserving the video of Robinson turning himself in.
If in fact it has been destroyed and not preserved, it's very concerning. And if it is if it has, then it's very concerning that they're telling you they don't have it. If they no longer have it, I would have expected to say that this video has been provided to the Utah County law enforcement. Please contact them. But instead, this letter leads, in my opinion, as trying to shut the door and not give you free access to the press.
Well, I made sure to follow up with the sheriff's office in Washington County, asking them if they shared the video as evidence to investigators or attorneys. They told me that it was not shared to their knowledge. To watch our full report on this, head to KUTV.com, or you can find it on our KUTV YouTube page. Brian Cheney, KUTV 2 News.
Brian, thank you. You can stay with 2 News as we continue to follow this case and any new developments in court. You can download our 2 News mobile app and get breaking news alerts. And you can also find our past stories and interviews posted online.